So today we're going to be discussing some methods on how to figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life. Pretty heavy topic, but I think I've got a pretty good understanding of it. I believe I've kind of figured out what I kind of want to do. I know through experience people have taught me on how to figure it out. Family members who are doing what they like to do and how they got there, and I'm just gonna share that with you with through it right now. So let me just start by saying my name is Michael Pasco. I'm 20 years old. I'm currently studying a Bachelor of Science in Psychological and Behavioral Sciences. I'm wishing to go up to a master's degree in organizational psychology and eventually become an organizational psychologist. So, without that out of the way, let's get started. So, one of the first ways that I personally kind of got on the idea of what I kind of want to do and how I would figure that out was by looking at the kind of video games I played. So, for example, I played a lot of games that required a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of hard work with the addition of socializing with people and helping people. Because at the start, let's say for example, I have about more than 1,000 hours in Grand Theft Auto Online. It's a pretty sad, um, I guess, fact about me. But, anyways, I believed that I wanted to work for the money and not cheat the system or cheat the game and basically prove that you could make money in GTA Online and not resort to buying shortcuts. Little did I know, I did it, and I began after I really had nothing else to do. So the first instinct I was like, I want to help people who struggle in this game and help them make money and help them see the light of it. And I kind of translated that and realized that I am a very communal person. I like helping people. I like getting people on the right track, when they're lost. So as I started to gather that more, I realized, okay, if I know that that is what I like to do, let's see if there's any career options out there that kind of give me the same benefit that I like to do in my free time. Started to look at it more and realized that organizational psychology was the thing for me. It's based around providing the most efficient way for companies to, for their workers and to benefit the workers and help them. And I thought, those are the two things that I really like. I like working on efficiency, the best, strategies possible for playing a game and making the most amount of money in a video game, let's say, for example, and helping people with figuring out exactly what they're doing and if they're happy or not and giving them motivation, which is what I'm kind of doing right now. So that is kind of how I kind of like figured it out. Maybe another way, what I've seen is to, you've probably heard this from nearly everybody you probably listen to on YouTube, is just work jobs that you hate. And I mean that. I went through that as well. I At one point I was working the morning shift at McDonald's for cafe from, it would be from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. weekdays every single day of the week, and then and then between the space of university, so I'd have class at 7:30 and I finish at 2:30. At around 3 o'clock, I would do a warehousing job from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Do that every single day, and you start to realize when you work those jobs you hate, you really don't want to work jobs that you hate because you realize how much you fucking hate your life. Like, it's not it's not like a little mindset you got to tap into while you're working the jobs that you hate. You just realize that you're like, fuck, do I want to do this for the rest of my life and feel like shit every day? No, I don't. And it's honest, it's like, it's a great realization because you give that, there's this sort of freedom you get because instead of listening to people around you and what you should do, you have this inner sense where it's like, I want to do something that isn't going to make me miserable because although I could make money, I was making bank. like a lot of money considering how much it worked. But that didn't matter at all. Like, I still had the dread of waking up in the morning and going to work, and actually finishing class and going to work, and I had no time for myself. And it's horrible. And I I till this day, this is part of the reason why I have drives, because like, fuck man, like, don't you'll hate it so much that you'll despise ever working a job like that again, and you won't care if you're poor or not. Like, for me personally, I right now I'm trying to get a job right now. I'm looking into going to real estate, but I've spent a good past 6 7 months just studying and just not making much income because I'd rather do what I want than make money, because right now for me, I don't really have much to spend money on, to be honest. So that right now, I don't really have much reason to have a lot of money. But I'd understand if you need to survive, then that is a completely legitimate reason why. But if you're in a position like me, like you're relatively young, you still live with your parents, you're kind of okay. You don't really need to have a job. You just feel like you have to have one. Then by all means, work that shitty job for 5 6 months, and just see how you go. And I can't really give much advice with finance, but I don't know, maybe save that money and just live off it for as long as you can. But yeah, maybe that is really all I can really say about that topic. I mean, those are two things you should really be doing if you're really looking to um, have a start and consider what you want to do with your life. It's a tough topic. I mean, a million people can give you a million different reasons why, of like how to do it. But those are my two reasons on how to start figuring it out, because it's hard. It really is hard. But anyways, short video. Just wanted to get this out before I have to go to uni and study. But but yeah, if you like what you're seeing, subscribe. I normally make videos every second, maybe third day about topics of life so far. So yeah, peace out.